Hey yo, what's up? It's the monarch of the subterranean, legendary lethal lyricist, rhyme inspector, master craftsman, Percy P. Shout out to my man, Speak Knowledge, right here, Drop the Gym TV, y'all. One love.
You Butterfly, how do you now form, like, you get the group going, but now how does it become serious now? Before, just like, me and L link up, we do demos, but now we actively searching for a record deal. What was that process like?
Yeah, because at the time, Ishmael Butterfly was he was an intern at this record label called Sleeping Bag Records. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, EPMD.
EPMD, nice and smooth.
Just Ice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He was good friends with all these cats, Diesel and all them. And because he was the intern there, they would send him off to do all these little errands for them all over the city to different production companies, record labels. And he was getting his network on. You know what I'm saying? He was meeting motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Getting business cards, find out who was who at the record label. And then what he would do is he would he used those resources he had, that networking situation he created, and he started shopping the demo that we put together, you know what I'm saying, to those people. And one day he called me from New York. He would, go back and forth from New York to Philly and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, to do what he had to do. And he called me one day and was like, yo, man, I think this new label called Pendulum Records just started. I think they might be interested in what we're doing. They the only ones that's actually called me back. So from there, they decided they wanted to meet us. And so we all went up there one day and just sat down with Ruben Rodriguez, Dennis Wheeler, may he rest in peace. He was the A&R who actually signed us to Pendulum Records. He passed away a few years ago. But yeah, I'm glad his vision is what opened up the doors for us. You know what I'm saying?
It was a demo deal, or was it a full deal?
Nah, it was a full-on deal. It was a full-on deal. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to, they liked what we did, and they wanted to see what we can do with it. And they liked the fact that we were self-produced and all that, but they weren't confident in us in a major label studio type situation. We never been in one of those. It was all basement, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
Room studio type stuff, you know what I'm saying? We didn't know nothing about all that crazy outboard equipment they was dealing with, and the Kai S950s and all that shit.
Boards and shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And
how did Ladybug get in there? How did she?
Well, before I got to rewind back when we started to do this stuff back in Philly. She and I was really good friends, you know what I'm saying, for my days in DC. I met her during my days in DC, running around with the gods in DC. We would do a lot of hip hop events, and she was a part of a dance crew back in those days in DC, and we got cool, started hanging out, became really good friends. And then she would come visit me in Philly sometimes, you know what I'm saying? When I was in Philly, she would travel back and forth, and a couple of times she was there, Ishmael was there, and then we were talking about what we was talking about for Digable Planets. And one of the days we were sitting there just chilling, creating concepts and ideas for the demo. She was sitting there writing in a notepad and shit, you know what I'm saying? And we were like, every so often, we'd be like, what you doing over there? You know what I'm saying? And she was kind of like mad shy about it, you know what I'm saying? She kept to herself. So we was like, all right, cool. She's going to keep it close to the sleeve. All right. We just kept doing what we was doing. Then eventually at some point, you know what I'm saying? She broke out of her shell, and we was like, yo, what you got over there? We heard her mumbling some shit. And she was like, yo, because we had music playing, you know what I'm saying? We listening to records, listening to different breaks, and we figured out a break. We'd have it looping. And she was over there writing, and then she wrote this one rhyme. I was like, yo, we was like, that shit is fucking hard. And she was like, very excited that we were impressed and liked what she did. And eventually Ishmael was like, yo, come on, man, she got to be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? It just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It just makes sense. He liked the whole dynamic of her breaking up the monotony of guys. You know what I'm saying? And
no doubt.
Giving it a flavor. You know what I'm saying? That female flavor. You need that balance. So he added that in there, and it was a great idea. You know what I'm saying? I think that was one of the things that sold it to the label too. They liked that.
Right.
That was a selling point. Yeah.
Hell yeah. What was you? So you guys get signed to Pendulum. The group comes into fruition. You're working with with the sonic elements of jazz for the creation of the album. Lyrically, what kind of vibe are you guys going for? Because you had songs like Where I'm From, and then you had songs about topical stuff like abortion with Femme Fatale and whatnot. But overall, what were you guys trying to say? Like you said, love, peace, and happiness, but you guys were digging a little deeper at that point as well, too.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to just, speak on things that we knew about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, those days it was all about being originality. You know what I'm saying? Biters was not allowed in those days. You would get confronted on stage. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes, people run up in your studio session. They find out you're doing some shit that sound even similar to what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So we come from that era, and in that era, we wanted to set ourselves apart. And we were lucky enough to have parents that taught us, you know what I'm saying, a lot of self-love, history of our people, you know what I'm saying, the movement, you know what I'm saying, civil rights movement, Black Panthers, you know what I'm saying, just the whole movement of Black people and brown people here in America, in the wilderness in North America, you know what I'm saying? But because of that, we read a lot of books.
Right.
We was into like sci-fi, you know what I'm saying? We was into poetry. We was also into hip hop. We was into a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? Back in those days, a lot of people was, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wasn't really into like one thing. We all listened to like crazy different things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, you go to parties and you would hear like rock and roll. You would hear hip hop. You'd hear funk music. You'd hear R&B. They didn't even have a slow. They even have a moment in the party where it'd be a slow dance time. You know what I'm saying? When you find that girl you wanted, you know what I'm saying? They don't really do that.
Yeah. Nah, they don't do that no one, no doubt.
So you go to a club, it's all one music. You either all house music, or either all hip hop, or either all funk, or either, you know what I'm saying? But back then we played all that house music, all that shit was for disco, because that was just nothing but disco. You know what I'm saying? We played all that back in those days.
Fact.
You know what I mean? But so we got all those inspirations blurbing around, you know what I'm saying? We trying to be original. This is what we into, you know what I'm saying? We knew that. I mean, we sure that there's other people doing this stuff, but we felt like this is original, you know what I'm saying? This is something unique to us. So we tried our best to just bring that out, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have any real super formal blueprint to like, we want to make these songs like this, and we gotta have a song about abortion. It just was just a natural flow. We were talking about things that just happened in our life, because that La Femme Fatale song is a real story. You know what I'm saying? That actually happened with Ishmael and his girl back in those days. You know, in them days. You know what I'm saying? When he time period he wrote about it. You know what I'm saying? And so these were just all things we just wrote about. You know what I'm saying? Because it was about being real, being genuine, being original. You know what I'm saying? That era was just, and if you didn't, people recognized when it wasn't real, you know what I'm saying? What they didn't, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't feel right to try to be something we wasn't, you know what I mean? Whether people was going to accept us or not, you know what I'm saying? Because we knew that calling ourselves Doodlebug, Ladybug, Butterfly, people was going to give us a side eye from the gate anyway, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop community where everything was larger than life, you know what I'm saying? We was coming on some other shit, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that era also, they knew about that. They're funkadelic, you know what I'm saying? We the funkadelic era, you know what I'm saying? A lot of different crazy elements of music and fashion and stylistics, you know what I'm saying? So it worked for us, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what would have happened if we had came out in this era, you know what I'm saying? You never know. But it was right timing, you know what I'm saying?
It was the right timing. You got a line that's